Hello crafty friends, welcome to my craft room. I'm Yvonne with Amjour, on my mind, journaling and more. And today is, September 29th. And I am getting ready to leave on another work trip tomorrow. So I should technically be packing, but this is me procrastinating. But this is part of it because I'm going to pack this and take it with me because I have got to do the actual journaling in here. And there's quite a bit of things that I don't even have glued down. So as I go through this today, I'm going to gather some things to take with me. And of course, I do not have my wireless microphone charged, so I'm struggling with the wire on the regular headphones, but that'll be okay. I want to keep my notes out and just kind of in order, so that's going to be one thing. What I have to remember is I may not have scissors either. So I'm looking for, because I want to do a page before I leave. I want to feel like I've accomplished something. And here's the page I want to work on. And now this is September 8th. So, here's the note. September 8th. And there's really not a whole lot going on this day. So I'm going to do one of my journaling prompts. Oh no. The paper clip ripped that. Let me do a repair very quickly over here. I guess it caught it just right and ripped it a little. So that should take care of it. There. All right, but this is something I need to pack and have with me. My glues. All right, so what I want to do is the 8th, and I want to work on this journaling prompt, which is one color. And my idea may not work, but so one color on this page, this color is green. And I'm going to just kind of bypass the fact that this is not green, and because we have to have a date tile. So everything else on here, in my mind, needs to be green. So I pulled out a couple of things that are green, and I can do some inking. I had thought I could use a green pen, and then apparently I didn't pull everything out. There's green, and I thought I had a green highlighter, but for some reason, I think my granddaughter has been in kind of going through my markers. She loves to use my markers, and that's fine. I don't care if she does that. I'm not sure if this is green or not. So I think it's green. It's green enough. So I've got 3 green pens. I've got some green paper. I'm calling this green, even though it's like green and cream. Some green ink. And I have a stamp over here, which I forgot to grab a stamp block. Not sure if I can reach one. I'm taking off Sorry, I had to take off my headphones. I couldn't reach it. So I had to grab a stamp block. All right, so I thought what I was going to do is just make some lines and write the journaling here, but because this is one of the prompts, I want to try to step it up a little bit. And I had an idea, not sure that it's going to work, but I'm going to try. So I'm just going to cut this to fit the page. It's probably not going to be straight, but that's okay because I'm going to cut it again. Well, actually, let me just fold it in half. I'll cut it again. That way I can follow this line. What I think is going to work, these are going to tip out like this and reveal something underneath. Now, I thought about doing that reveal because I did want to put some of these in my journal, and it's not green. This is a journal with me recording. So, look at my note. What day is this? The 8th? Yeah, so I recorded all day. Even though these videos posted staggered, I literally recorded all of August on this one day to get August done. Or get it caught up. I can't remember. So, let me get this date glued while I'm thinking about it. Alright, so I'm going to have 2 flip outs. And underneath that, I think I can just put the reveal of the YouTube tile for that video. And maybe even cover up the date that's not green. Or have the date showing. We'll see. Let me think about the date. Now, I also have green ink and a stamp, but I'm going to work on this flip out. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm going to put these together. Oh, let me just make them even. Oh, and full disclosure, I have the puppy in here with me today, so we'll see how it goes. I cannot cut a straight line to save my life. She's being kind of good, but I had to separate the dogs today. Sometimes she just gets fresh. I think it's when she gets tired. Now, I'm looking for a hole punch, which should be in this drawer. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh, here it is. I was thinking, oh no, my granddaughter's taken my hole punch, but I have it. Not sure how this is going to work, but I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, well that's not quite even, but it's okay. 4 hole punches. Okay, that's going to work, I think. And then I better, I'm going to reinforce those holes. I've got to put this on pause because the puppy is scratching to go out and I'm going to let her go. Hold. Okay. Hopefully we won't get interrupted. All right, so I'm going to reinforce these, but I want to have this be all one color. So I need 8 of these. I'm going to cut 8 of these whole reinforcers. And I wonder if I can just use the ink. Let's try. I was going to pull out my... Let me get something else other than my finger. I don't want to go to my meeting with green fingers. So let's see how this works. I know this, I got this green ink from a thrift shop, and I've used it once. It's very, very inked. So I don't know what this brand is, but it's very juicy. Oh, I knocked you. Sorry about that. Okay, close that up. There, now they're green. I'm even going to pull out, I'm trying to save my fingers here. Let's see. Is this even going to work? I'm trying to use my tweezers. Oh, yeah, okay. So I've got 1. Yeah, so part of packing, I'm going to pack up this journal and take it with me. Take what I can. I'm flying to Chicago again. So I think I have a travel pair of scissors. I don't know if I can, I'm not checking a bag because this is a short turnaround trip. So I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see if I think you can, but I think there's a size limit. So I'm going to look that up and then see if I can pack those travel scissors. I sure don't want to have to throw them away. Sure do not. All right. Okay, cool. Now, how is this going to work? I want to leave a little space. I think I'll still have room to tape this down. Okay. But I have some green ribbon. This is kind of thick though. Let me see if I can find some other. Do I have green in here? I do. I have 2 different kinds of green. Of this. So I have this green or this green. I think I'm just going to use a bunch of different tones of green. And how is this going to work? I am going to, I thought I would lace it. That's what I was thinking. But I think plan B is going to just have a bunch of bows. Because I want to be in and out. I should have cut this first. How long? I'm going to make it about that long. Let's see. Fold it in half. About. And then I will do like this. There's There's one. Same thing. I'm not sure this, I might have to abandon this, but you know I'm going to try to figure it out somehow. There's two. Let's get another one. Whoops. Oh, I'm fumbling on my fingers. 3. And 4 on one side. Okay. That's that. Now I just need to do the same thing here, right? One. Fumbling on my fingers here. 1. 2. I'm trying not to pull too tight because this is just paper. 3. Okay. 3. And last one. 4. Let's check this out. Okay, so I have this and this. Now something tells me I need to tie these together before I try to glue it down. But what I wanted to do is on the back of these, make some lines. And I probably should have done that before I put the papers in. So I have to pause this again. Oh, I knocked my camera. And let the puppy back in. Be right back. Okie doke. I am back. So, let's see. You're hearing a fussy, fussy puppy. She wants to get to my other dog so bad. But we are just not going there. Should have done this first. If I ever do this again, I will try to remember to make some lines first. I don't want these to be perfect. I want them to look kind of as if somebody randomly came through and made some lines, and that is absolutely true. One more. There. Okay. Now, let's see how crazy this is going to be to get this together. Probably pretty crazy. Well, maybe not, maybe not. So there's that. And this. No puppies are harmed in this video, I promise you. She's just whining to get to the other dog. Oh my. Here we go. So that's this. And as I'm tying these, I'm kind of figuring this might not be the best way to do this. So I might try to figure out a plan B here. But I'm going to see this through. We'll see. We will see. Okay. There. And yeah, I don't like this. So I think I'm going to have to maybe I just leave them loose and give it the appearance, because what's happening is they're going to get all tangled and that's going to frustrate me to no end. So here we go. I'm just going to leave them kind of loose and give the appearance of this. So that means I'm going to trim and trim and trim and trim. So sometimes things you just have to go, well, this is not my brightest idea. Trim and trim and trim. There. Now, yeah, it does kind of give it the appearance. So I like that. All right. Got my lines on the back. And if I fold this out, yeah. I think I want to do the journaling on this first, and then I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do the journaling now. I'll probably speed this part of the video up. I'll have plenty of time tomorrow to do some editing. Let me get a green pen. And then I'll come back and we'll tip these in. So while I'm recording, it's not speeding up, of course. So what I want to make sure is I need to make sure right, left. So this is the left side. There. All right, and now I can get these taped down and not have to try to do the journaling. So I looked to see if I could find some stickers or something, but I don't have any stickers right close by that are green. So I'm just going to tape this down. Just a tip out right here and here, and then push it together pretty. I'm going to pull this out just a bit just to see if I can get it closer together. There, just to get to that fold. Okay, there and here. Whoops. All right, so that's that. That's kind of cool, right? Now, I wanted this to reveal something, and so reveal the fact that this is not green. So I will glue this. I need this glue too. Yep. And so really I don't have other than this, no pictures. I'm still, at this point, I'm still feeling kind of ooky from COVID. So it was all I could do to do this and do, I think I made a spaghetti dinner, which spaghetti's kind of easy. All right. Wonder if I better bring that tape. Okay. What I didn't put in there is the date tile. And so I think we're going to reveal that too. Why not? Here we go. Oh my God. There we go. How's that? Pretty good. Is that everything I wanted to put on this date? No, I wanted some washi, but I have to put this on pause because Puppy has something of mine. Be right back. Okay, crisis averted. Now, oh, washi tape. I don't know that I have any green washi that's not Christmas. Let's see. Well, there's some green. And here's some green. Let's see about these. Let's see. I have this one. This one. Not the oranges. This kind of blends in. So do I like that it blends in? Yes. All right. So I'm going to do this washi and call it done. And then I'm going to pack up all my journaling stuff, take it with me, because there will be one night, make this straight, one night where I might have some time in the hotel room. If I can swing it, I'll try to record it. I know I'm going to journal. Whether I record it or not is a different story. Okay. That. Green. And this side. Green. Okay. And I need this. I think I'm just going to reveal that too. So I'm getting the prompts done. We'll reveal this prompt right there. I guess I could have straightened out the cut, but it's okay. And probably need to put some tape here. Let's get that done. Tape. Put some tape here on this side and this side. There we go. One color. See, it's gonna, well, actually when it starts laying flat in the book, it will kind of lay flatter. See if I can get these to behave. Okay. There we go. I'm going to do something. Since I only tied them a tiny little bit, I'm going to put a drop of glue on each of these little knots so that maybe they stay where I want them to stay. There, 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 here. How about that? I better leave that page open. Okay, so I am going to get packed up and head out of town. Here's another journaling prompt. I think that came out really cute. One color. All right, I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.